We have a small home, which is compact. We don't have that much stuff, but the stuff we have is well organized.
Yassas! Sarah and Joni, fantastic here.
As you can see, we are again lakeside plots with our van. We do an inventory maybe twice a year, all our stuff that are inside.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of things that we have actually kept from the day one. And also things that we bought later, but we use them daily or really often.
Yeah.
So I think we will go through our most used and items that have been in our van since day one. We drove a little bit north to the big river, but to the theme of the video, things that we have owned for past 8 years or 9 years what we have lived in a van. We don't tell you what you need to buy, but we want to tell you what we use and what we think is useful in van life. Dishes. We don't do dishes under running water, so we have a spray bottle full of dishwashing liquid, and we use this and a brush. One thing is strange to Finnish people is drying up their dishes. We did bring drying cabinet to our van, and it's this. This has been with us for I think 5 or 6 years, and we use it daily. So really good way to dry up your dishes. And if we are in a hurry, we use a towel. It's still really strange to us. And because we are living on the limited capacity of water, 110 liters on our tank, when it's running water, river like this, we use water canister and bring the dishwashing water to the van. We used to have a lighter to light up the hops, but it was wasteful to use gas to ignite gas hops. So we bought this. This is USB chargeable lighter, and you can always put it on with this. And you don't need to buy new lighters or lighter fluids from now on. Really good product in van life. First item that has been on our cupboards is these melamine plates. Lasted quite well, 8 years of daily usage. So there are some scratches, but these are still like new. We love it. We don't have microwaves, so there's no problem of using melamine for us. And back then it was really hard to find actually beautiful melamine plates. They were always ugly, but nowadays there's a lot of good selection. Porcelain coffee cups. Coffee is essence of life. We drink 2 cups of coffee. Still, porcelain, they are on that cupboard. They don't make any noise because they are not touching each other. And glasses, real glasses, because cold drinks are so much better from the glass. Again, put it in the cupboards so they don't touch each other and they don't make any sound. And these are heavy ones, so they stay put in a cupboard even if we go off-roading. These are our pots and pans that has been with us from the day one. So metallic pot, easy to clean again, and just perfect for 2 people to make anything you want. You have a gas hops, then you need to have a good pan. That is the 2 things you need in a professional kitchen. And these are great. Rönnebybrygg. It's from Sweden. I think the best cast iron pan I have ever used. Again, really heavy. Lives in the lowest compartment because of the weight, and there's nothing problems keeping one heavy item in your van. Our charcoal grill has been with us 8 years. This one, it's a bit old and rusty, but still works. 8 years. I think it was the mini grill that cost 20 euros in some supermarkets, and it was on sale, and we just randomly bought it. But it has been great. Just perfect size for 2 people. These buckets we use to make wedges, so they don't fall down to the ashes. We don't usually buy things when people say that it's good, and you shouldn't also. But we bought this IKEA's collapsible bucket. Small bucket, but it's good for everything. Washing dishes, or grabbing water, or washing your head in a too shallow river, or making laundry. We have done everything with this, and it has been a great addition to our van life. Small collapsible pockets. Coffee was my profession for decades, and I still love coffee. Pour over coffee, it's really great way to make coffee in van. Great grinder, makes excellent grind. I have actually made laboratory tests on this grinder, and it's like perfect grind that this makes. Costs like 45 euros. Hario hand grinder. Takes approximately 2 minutes to grind 1 day full of coffee. If you ask from Sarah, knit baskets are the life. Yeah, we store a lot of things in knit baskets because they are a really good way to store things because they don't rattle around. We have small knit baskets for small items. Our spices are in a knit basket. Again, not rattling. Some of our clothes are in knit baskets. And unfortunately IKEA stopped selling those knit baskets. But my sister made us more. So these are toiletries here.
Thank you, Sana.
And I'm a bit childish. This is from IKEA, from child department, and I have here some t-shirts and underwear. So, because we have to snug everything into the cupboards, so it's easy to find my underwear from here. They are number ones. We have a toothbrush, electrical, and USB charger. So we have always charged up toothbrush. Yeah, they sell these USB chargers in Amazon, I think. Do not charge these with inverter that is not sine wave. If it's not sine wave, you will break your charger. Have done it once and learned from first mistake. But USB charger, great, lives here. Because our USB charger is here.
This is our USB charger. It's nice and slim and it lives underneath our table. So all these 12 USB slots are easy to reach underneath the tables. So we don't see any wires when we use the USB charger. It works on 12 volt. Every technical item inside of our van works with the USB except our computers. Few items that we use a lot. One is the duct tape. We just always need it somehow. Some strange reason you need the measurement tape kind of lot when you live in a van. So it's really handy to keep it somewhere where you can just take it and take your measures. We have used these Thule leveling blocks 8 years. To be honest, first year we did not use them quite much because we were so lazy to put them underneath our van, but nowadays we always do. It's so much more enjoyable to be inside of the van when your van is level, and we just park our van wherever, so usually it's not level. This has been a game changer. Thule blocks, and they are not that broken. Okay, it starts to rain, so I will be really quick. We do have a 2 set of these big bulky chairs. We have owned these 8 years, but they still work wonders. They are not broken. They take kind of a lot of space in our garage, but we absolutely love them. We don't have to replace them at all. They still travel with us.
Yeah, they are Berger chairs, and the table is also Berger. It's this aluminium. Really great products that last forever. Now it really starts to rain. But we are under the trees, so it doesn't matter.
One of the most useful tools that we use weekly is this garden hose when we take our drinking water to our camper van. This connection is the most common one. It's 3/4 inch connection, and in the other end we have the second most common, so this is a Gardena quick lock. If the threads in water tap are uncommon, we will use some of these couplings. And last resort, if we are not able to get our water next to the water faucet, then we will carry our water. This is collapsible bucket that fits inside of our trunk. And how we place the water to our camper van is this strat. Sand comes in when you live in a van, no matter where you are parked. We sweep the floors every day, so it helps to have a good brush to do that. We live in a compact space, so it's important to keep everything nice and organized. And we absolutely love these smart storage boxes. We do have them a lot, and they are different sizes, so they can fit in our different cabinets. In our garage we do have 4 big smart boxes, and it's nice that they have a lid and we can see through what's inside of them. Most of these boxes are 8 years old, so we toss them around daily and they are in enormous stress. Some of them have cracks, but we have kept them 8 years, so it's very well built. They can take a lot of rattling and opening and closing and pushing and shoveling. We are really impressed of the quality of the plastics in these smart boxes.
As you can see from my beard, I shave it almost daily. But you have to shave, and I think this Philips One Blade has been really great. Again, USB charger, and with one charge it charges like 1 month full of beard trimming.
I'm pretty impressed how little we live on.
Little. We live on little.
That's also true.
But we don't have that much stuff. We have just stuff that we use daily. Usually when we haven't used something for 1 year, we throw it away.
Yeah.
There might be misses. We have to buy something again to our van, but it helps us to keep the van organized and not completely full.
Yeah.
One rule that we have, that every cupboard has to have at least 30% empty space. You will be seeing us in Greece for next weeks still. We are continuing to north, following the rivers and the mountains.
Yeah, slowly pushing north.
Yes.
Thanks for watching our video. See you in next episode. Bye.
Bye.